And we're live. Hi everyone. Welcome to a new stream. Welcome to a new self-improve video style. We are going to go over languages and business, and we're going to be having some fun. So, as you can see, I did change my outlook and setup. My table is a little bit more to the left. That's why you can see the mirror there. I do have to change a little bit of my background. This beginning of the stream is going to be for just that. I just want to see if everything looks kind of okay with the setup because I have not had time yet to basically see how things are. So I'm just going to push that mirror a little bit to there so I can have a little bit more privacy. You don't look at my bottom. And that's it. And then we will start. And yeah, so I did move this because I have my AC, my air conditioner, and it was just like not, it was being underused. So now it blows the air like straight down, and I couldn't be here working. So yeah. So I'm just gonna switch this. And you can still kind of see me. The thing is that I have a second door in there, but it has a huge poster of WWE, and now I kind of don't like to show that when I'm making videos. It seems kind of eh. So I will either buy a second, um, like some poster for there, or just substitute it for something like that. I do have another one in here which is a little bit better. It's from Big Bang Theory, so I guess it's a little bit more eh. It's fine, but I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if we will stay in this setup position because we have to change the AC because the neighbors complained. So I guess for now we will work with what we have. And then when we have to switch or something like that, we will see how everything goes in terms of that background. But I do confess that I do not like the mirror there because it feels like I have no privacy. So either way, hope you're having an amazing Wednesday. Hope you're just having a great time. Just to give you a little bit of recap of the last couple weeks. So I am currently looking for another job. I've had one or two offers, but it was always for like stores, like a store operator. And right now I'm still postponing that need to go for that type of job, and I'm trying to look for something which can give me a little bit more of work in my area and skills, okay? Because I have a bachelor's degree, master's degree, and all that. But either way, work is work. So that's what I've been currently doing. I haven't posted much on YouTube. I will start posting a little bit more. I have posted weekly, but only reels. So I haven't really done these type of videos. And I've introduced a new routine in my life, which basically means that I work in the morning, I work in the evening. I'm focused 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening, or a bit more. And that means that I have more like mental freedom and I watch less content. And when I'm doing these sort of things, I'm a little bit more focused. I feel like my mind is sharp. That's the only way that I can describe it. And I keep thinking about this fucking mirror and I hate it. But anyway, so we're here to do the self-improve episode. Then this is going to be available on YouTube as always. We are going to be going over languages and business. Okay, this is what I usually do on my time off. It's the study part of my life. I am rocking a T-shirt which is Erasmus Life Lisboa, which was the company that I used to work for previously. I kind of stole this shirt when I was there doing an internship. So if anyone is watching from that company, kudos to you, uh, and thanks for letting me in the team. Because the thing is that I discovered that I had a couple shirts like this, and I've been wearing them a little bit more, and I've been getting like a little bit more reminiscing of my time in there. So it was so much fun. All right, so we always start with the word of the day in terms of English. Okay, that's how we study these languages. And then what I always do is I always write it down. Okay, so I do need to get that piece of paper because I just like to write down the sentence. So yeah, I'm gonna get my notebook. I hate this mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. It is the prettiest of them all. It's kind of infuriating that the mirror is there because I feel like I have no fucking privacy, honestly. And it sucks because right now I'm not gonna move this table anywhere else, and there's like nothing that I really can do with that fucking thing. I have had this weird idea a couple months ago that I would buy or I would build DIY stuff, a panel like a background panel to have always on my background, okay, so that you don't see the room or something like that. And I had the idea to build that and like inspired from something minimalist, but inspired like in some YouTubers. But the fact is that to have to always put that for the amount of content that I film it. I mean, it means it's too much work. You know what I mean? So that's why I always try to keep my setup as simple as possible, aka my room, and that's it. But yeah, either way. So I have the notebook. Hope you have your notebook too, or you can always just watch it and then review it on the VOD, whatever. So with English, we start with the idiom of the day, and it is to pay the price. Okay, so basically, you pay the price for doing something when you experience the unpleasant results of doing it. Okay, so paying the price doesn't actually mean to pay for something. It means that, as an example, you mightn't think and I'm reading this one. Okay, you might not think or you might not feel the effects of smoking cigarettes while you are young, but you will definitely pay the price when you're older. It's like you're doing something that's unhealthy or something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna write it here. Pay the price. And next we are gonna go here. And I always like to go to slang of the day. Okay, there's other stuff that you can see. The website is always going to be the same one, englishclub.com. It's the best in terms of like new words per day, etc. If you have any questions right now, just ask and I will answer them. Okay, I will check chat once in a while because I don't have my second computer today. It is retired for today. Okay, slang of the day, yonks. So it basically means a very long time ago or ages ago. Okay, how's Christine? I haven't seen her for yonks. Okay, the expression is for yonks. The word for has to be there. Okay, I'm just gonna write it here. For yonks, long time ago. All right, so English, we are done. Okay, and now we move to Russian. Whoa, absolutely crazy. So for Russian, it's always transparent.com and then you select the language Russian. So with Russian, it's a little bit more complicated because we have a different alphabet, and in this case, we have different ways to write things. And what I mean, and I always say this, is that the word is this, okay? And the translation is this. But then how you write it can be different. So imagine, how am I going to read this? Okay, this 3 is a Z, it's a Z, which means, and I'm going to try to attempt to read this out loud, Zaverstas. Zaverstas. Something like that. And then he's going to say the word, I don't know if you're going to hear it. Okay, so it's basically Zaversach. But then how do you write this? You can write it as it is, but my tip is and suggestion is always write it how you are going to read it. So in this case, because it's Zaver or Zaver, it's a Z. Okay, so you write down a Z, A, V, E, R, Ch, A, T. Something like that. And then, of course, it's different with the alphabet and with the sounds. But the basic point with Russian is that there's a way to write the word. There's a way to write the word how you read it, and then the translation, of course. So this basically means to complete. Okay, I finally completed this project. I'm gonna try attempt to read this. Nakoniec to ja zaвершала этот проект. I don't know if you're gonna hear this, but okay, it's gonna go too fast. But either way, the main point is that we can learn new words in Russian, English, whatever language it is. But always remember, if it has a different alphabet or if the sound is different, just write down how you would read it, okay? Not how the word looks to the worldwide world. Okay, there you go. I fixed my botch. All right, and then the same website, we go for Spanish word of the day, which is saludable, which is healthy, okay? Doing daily exercises is a healthy activity. Hacer ejercicios diariamente es una actividad saludable. And then you put this fake accent, which is not fake, but whatever. So I'm just gonna write it here, saludable. And the thing is that we are writing because you are also gonna give your brain an extra task for your brain to comprehend what it needs to write. And plus you are training your writing because it depends on the generation, but nowadays we don't write as much anymore, so sometimes it's a little bit weird how when we need to, like our hands hurt or our brains can't really comprehend what's going on. All right, so that is done. And then we always go, and this I started doing this not too long ago, Portuguese. Okay, so Portuguese, this word, how you read it is condescendent, condescendent, uh, and I'm gonna translate this to you. Okay, so it's basically the quality of someone who is not capable of being strong. Being strong in the way of like, if someone is taking advantage of you or is speaking over you, you don't have that strength to just say stop or to raise your voice. Okay, is to impose yourself, basically like that. Yeah. All right. And then the example is era condescendente com a roubalheira. So basically was someone who would not impose himself or would not fix people stealing something. Okay? Something like that. It's kind of fun. And this fucking thing is jammed. Christ. Okay. I need to find a new pen. All right. So that's basically the languages. Okay? The language part of things is done for now. And what I usually always do after this is try to go for the business side of things. And in this case, areas that I feel like I could learn a little bit more knowledge and I could improve myself. In this case, marketing. Okay, I always promote this website. I have another one. Okay, I have another one, but this one I feel like it works better. So basically, it's Marketing Ideas by Tom Orbeck. And he has this blog posts. You can see the top ones, you can see the latest ones, you can go back, and he has these new ideas or just interesting marketing stuff. I don't know. All right, so I'm just gonna see okay, I think the last one was this. All right, the holy shit moment hack no marketer is using. All right, so every marketer knows the golden rule. Benefits are always better than features. So a feature, our mattress has memory foam technology. Benefit, fall asleep in minutes and wake up without back pain. This basically means the call to action stuff, you know? Don't actually frame it as like, oh, we do this and we are great. Frame it as in like, this is great. Don't try to sell yourself. Make the product sell for you. Okay. Our AI uses 16 different writing algorithms. Get perfect blog posts in 2 minutes. So yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. I think I've read this one, but we're just gonna quickly go through it. So basically, he's talking about the first time reactions, the raw holy shit moments. And what I'm basically gonna talk about is this, or give the example. Okay, so fill your website with photos and videos of people using your products for the first time. Not staged testimonials, not case studies, just real reactions like this. So the basic thing is that the example. Meta nailed this when they revealed their new Era glasses a couple weeks ago. So they showed people trying them on for the first time, and this is their reaction. Okay, so basically it's the same thing. You show someone that the product is real, and you show how the audience is experimenting your product. Now he also gives some of these tips and ideas, which is to not fake it, or some points to take in consideration. Never script reactions, because that's the basic thing. The basic thing here is that everything has to be raw. Don't ask people to exaggerate. Yes, so like don't. One of the tips also in this article is that don't show your benefits right away. Okay, like show the product normally and then make them read out some of the core benefits, and they're like, oh really? So it's like don't show it right away. Don't give them the information that's whoa right away. Raw footage is better than polished video. Customers' natural language, okay, better than marketing speak. Yes, okay. So that's pretty much it. But now we're gonna go into another one that I have not read, so that it's a bit better. All right. The world's funniest marketing tricks that made millions. Okay, this is more of a funny article, but whatever. Try them yourself. 13 bizarre marketing ideas that actually work. Okay. So this hematite ring that breaks when it absorbs too much negative energy. Okay. So why it works in this case when a flaw becomes a feature. So basically the ring broke, so they framed it as like, oh, you have too much negative energy. Yeah. Hack every text bottom into an ad. All right. All right. Okay, so make it seem that a notification is more like I don't get this one. The most overlooked spaces have the least competitive numbers. I guess this one is like what? He followed 1,000 with his genius Twitter username. Oh, okay. So his Twitter username already is like an ad promoting stuff. Got it. Yeah, call your business like a popular SEO key search. So basically, SEO means that you are going to go with an S. Basically means that you're going to go on Google Maps or Apple Maps and you type restaurant near me. And having these trigger words associated with your business means that more people are going to go into your business. So in this case, it's like restaurant near me. That's the name of the restaurant. All right. Steal viral moments to make ads. Okay. Clearly, everyone wants a pair. Gets yours at Nike. Okay. The opposite of what everyone expects. Calm's ultra quiet TV ad in the middle of election night really stood out. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, we bought this ad space to give you 30 seconds of silence. Yep, just silence. Calm. Nice. When everyone screams, whisper. When they whisper, scream. Yeah, something like that. All right. Okay, make your competitors do the marketing for you. Sometimes we watch these marketing campaigns and we see them unfold and we're kind of like, how the fuck did they do that? And it's so creative and genius. And sometimes it doesn't work, but when it works, oh my god, does it work? So basically, this is an open letter from Burger King to McDonald's, and as you can see, they go about, talking some shit to McDonald's, but at the same time, just making it in their favor. All right, partner with an unlikely brand. KFC and Crocs teamed up to create shoes that smell like fried chicken. Sure. Tell your audience not to do something. Okay, yeah, the buy less. Okay, yeah. So this is kind of like the reverse psychology of like, if someone doesn't give a fuck, you're more likely to pay attention because it's different from the narrative, I guess. It goes against the norm. Use job posts as PR stunts. All right. Okay. This one I don't really particularly enjoy because it's a PR stunt in this case for job applications, but you get the point. Okay. Okay, trick people with a celebrity name. Yeah, this is very cool. So Serena Williams eats our cereal. Serena is a student from London. We paid her to eat it, but the point still stands. This can only work up until a certain point, okay, but it is different, and sometimes you are looking for that different creative drive. All right, hosts weddings. In this case, Taco Bell has this. Uh-huh. Okay, advertise on completely wrong platforms. In this case, it's specifically for Deadpool and all that. They basically created a fake profile on Tinder and they matched with a lot of people just, promoting a movie. All right. So, and then he gives out some golden marketing rules, and I do agree with it with the first one, which is everything is marketing. And yes, a tiny budget per perfect timing is bigger than huge budget and a safe idea. And yes, one of the key factors here is perfect timing and being creative. Um, and then the medium is the message. So how you deliver your message matter more than what you're saying. In this case, yes, the medium, what he's talking about is the way, how you convey, where it is being transmitted. So yeah, I share one new marketing idea every Friday. So you can subscribe and then you get them on your email. So that's cool. All right. And then I have this one. I guess we can go like this, which is cool guides. This is something that I found on Reddit a while back. And this is the wild card of this stream, so to speak, because what the heck does this have to do with business? But it's basically about studying and improving yourself. And that is the midpoint. And this, I'm going to break this fucking pen. There you go. Just went to the floor. All right. Some of them I'm not going to read. Okay. I just want to, just want to see what they quickly have, because they might have a lot of interesting stuff, but although also other stuff might not be that beneficial for us in this case or in general. And I am going to shut off my AC because it's quite hot. All right, this is good. What I usually do is I explore one and I write down everything. Okay, that's basically what I do, because again, I'm training my brain. So a cool guide for everyone like me who don't look good in pictures. Pick up this and get out of the picture. So smile with your eyes, okay? Smile without showing your gums. Okay, sure. Raise your eyebrows slightly. Look above the camera. Keep your tongue behind your teeth. Yes. This is probably the best rule. And then hide the double chin and bring your forehead forward and slightly down. Okay. All right. A cool guide of how to get more involved. Okay, let's just explore. Identify your passion. All right. Find other people that share your passion. Talk to your elected officials. All right. Take the part yourself. Be nice. What does it say? This one sucks. Okay. Direct action, time and energy. Is social media pointless? No, it can be a useful tool to broadcast. Yeah, it's kind of pointless. No, I'm kidding. It's not pointless, just the way that we use it. All right, like this one, common sort types. But again, the idea is not to scroll through these, it's just to find one or two that are interesting and actually writing them down. If not, you're just going to lose yourself in the cool guides for drinks and stuff like that. Like, what the heck? How old is my dog? All right. Oh, it's by age and by... All right, so mine is like 4 years old and it's on the 1 to 20 pounds. So that means that she's 26. Yeah, that's what I think. She's about my age. She's about my age. All right. And as you can see, we have so much more shit. All right, then the other kind of weird one is going to be random facts. So on Wikipedia, you have this, which is random. And he gives you just random stuff. And again, what the heck does this have to do? It's just exploring new stuff. Don't ask me how or why, and I found out, and this is part of my routine when I study, because everything that I have written down here is the languages, the marketing, the cool guides, this, and then something more. It just works for me. Manteau la Fée, or Manteau de Fer, is an opera by the French-Italian composer Jean-Baptiste Stuck. First first performed at the Académie Royale de Musique, the Paris Opera, on 29th January 1711. It takes the form of a tragedy in music in a prologue and 5 acts. The libretto is by Mendelssohn. So I'm guessing libretto is like who wrote it or something like that. And now you know. And we finish with ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, I always talk about in a way of it can be very helpful for us. It can be very helpful as a guiding tool. Okay, it's not a tool that we have to use for everything. It's not a tool that's going to work for everything because I feel like we should use our heads more. But it is a tool that works and then it helps us, especially when we're stuck. So on ChatGPT, what I usually do is that I search two things. The first is that I used to work at a store, which was Decathlon, and I used to ask him, tell me things that I can do to improve how I do my sales. And I would ask him when I do this study, and he would give me a couple tips. That was for a specific situation. And then what I started doing now is that I ask him for random and interesting things for me to learn right now. More knowledge, more text, more things that I can read and understand at this precise moment. Nothing to do with video, okay? Nothing to do with weird and complex subjects, but something that I can learn right now. So today he gave me the Dunning-Kruger effect. What? This is a cognitive bias where people with little knowledge about a subject tend to overestimate their abilities. All right, while experienced individuals underestimate their own skills. How does this happen? Those who know little are unaware of how much they still have to learn, so they think they know everything. A real life example, a beginner in chess might believe they've mastered the game after a few matches, especially if those matches are towards the winning end and they had a great time. All right. The more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. Staying humble and curious is the key to grow. All right, so as you can see, he gave me this fucking random thing. Very small. He was not very, how do I say, analytical about it. He was not like very text focused. So I'm going to ask, tell me more about this. All right. And then he gives you some more information. Now, again, you don't have to do this. You can ask him anything, but the basic point is that you can improve yourself and you can learn much, much more about this. It's a lot of theory, it's a lot of text, it's a lot of but it works for something, okay? All right, so it's a cognitive bias discovered by psychologists David Dunning and Justin Kruger in 1999. Okay. Ta-da-da. Okay. Okay. And then in here, intermediate learners become self-doubtful. As people gain more experience, they start realizing how complex the subject is. This can lead to imposter syndrome, where they feel like they aren't good enough despite having decent skills. Okay, just another variable into what we were talking about. So the effect is often visualized as a curve, the Dunning-Kruger curve. Peak of mountain stupid, where beginners are overconfident. Valley of despair, where they realize how little they actually know. Slope of enlightenment, as they gain real expertise, confidence gradually returns. Interesting. All right. Then how to avoid staying humble, feedback. I think feedback is one of the most important things in business in general and anything that we do. Not only listen with people that have real experience, but also pretty much wanting to improve yourself and being able to be open to more ideas and opinions. Either way, this is it. This is the episode. We finish at about half an hour. It's a nice condensed episode with everything. There's only one thing that I didn't do, but we will do in the next one, which is the subreddit of We Love Data or Data Driven, something like that, which basically compiles information into data. And it's also very important for business because then your mind is going to get a little bit more analytical / organized in terms of a data or organizational table way. You know what I mean? It's basically compiling information into percentages and tables and stuff like that about many different topics, whatever it is. but we will do that in the next episode. I want to thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you enjoyed the other episodes that we've been doing. You can always catch them on VOD, okay? And also on YouTube. The links are everywhere. You can follow them. The general link, it takes you to where you need to go. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.